wasn't gonna make it today. It's just too icky out.
He can help.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the regular scheduled meeting of the Elk Grove Park District for March 24th, 2022. Can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, President Cook,
Here.
Commissioner Biecki,
Here.
Commissioner Carlson,
Here.
Commissioner Walls,
Here?
and Commissioner O'Malley.
Okay, next item is approval of the minutes for the March 4th, 2022 Golf Committee meeting, the March 10th, 2022 Committee of the Whole, and the March 10th, 2022 regular meeting. Do we have any corrections?
Nope.
Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Gonna show that it was unanimously approved. Public communication? Any commissioners have any, comments from the audience? We have the audience tonight. Correspondence, any correspondence? Any commissioners? No? Okay, recommendations for approval and acceptance. Approval of the athletic advisory board members. I move that these individuals be appointed to a 2-year term as an advisory board member to the following boards. For the Elk Grove Youth Baseball, Jennifer Smith. And the Elk Grove Soccer Club, Alex Huggett and Thomas Wilcone Jr.
Second.
Okay, any discussion on any of these candidates? Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Okay, Commissioner Biecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
and President Cook.
Yes. Okay, next is approval of the payout request number 19 from Fred Quinn Corporation for construction management services for the Fox Run Golf Links Clubhouse and Maintenance Facility Project in the amount of $151,890.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions or discussion? Ben, is that, do we have money left, or is that concluded for them?
We have $238,140.
And what's still remaining to be done on that?
So a lot of that's retainage on some of the subs, and then the biggest thing that, the gates.
And
The gates are, just, the lead time has just been, so Art is working with the company to try to come up with maybe another solution, another type of gate. But that's the biggest thing we're waiting on, is those darn gates.
okay,
And then we'll close it out
sounds good.
Are we
Any,
looking for those gates to be like the motorized?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
on both sides. I don't know, it's really strange why it's, I mean, but that's the reality of it. I don't.
any other questions? Roll call, please.
Okay. Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes?
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Biecki,
Yes.
President Cook.
Yes. Item C, approval of the contract proposal from Upland Design Limited for architectural services for Marshall Park Improvement Project in the amount of $194,500.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions or discussion? Okay, and this is for the architectural design services. And Ben, can you talk a little bit about this project? I know we did have meetings with the residents around the park, but this is for our $2.5 million renovation of the Marshall Park, Chelmsford Park project.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is we'll enter into an agreement with Upland Design, who's a landscape architect, who's did the concept plan. We met with residents last year. This is part of an OSLAG grant application. We won't find out about the OSLAG grant until mid-summer or late summer, maybe early fall. We're asking for a grant in the amount of $400,000. This will be sort of a reconfiguration and improvements like new playground, basketball court, soccer field, splash pad, shelter, and I'm missing something.
No, you're good.
So, yeah, very exciting. Chelmsford, as you know, was a school site for a long time in this community. And, yeah, so this will be a great improvement for that area, that neighborhood.
And can the residents find the diagram online on our website? Or at some point, will they be able to get that on there for them to look at? If they have any?
Kelly, do we have a concept plan on the website yet?
I don't remember if we do. If we don't, we can get it up
Okay.
right away,
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
can't remember honestly.
Yeah, this is the preliminary design. We will
Sure.
have further meetings on this as we start moving forward with more details about the actual equipment, things like that. So. Okay, any other questions? Roll call, please.
Okay. Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
And President Cook?
Yes. Item D, approval of the purchase of the game time shade structure for from Cunningham Recreation through the OMNIA Partners, Public Sector, in the amount of $45,389.79.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions on that from the commissioners? Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. And just to clarify, this is the shade structure that's going to be installed over on Morton Park at Souders Point in honor of past Park Board Commissioner Ralph Souder. Over there by the.
Souder.
Souder.
Souder's Point. Not Souders.
Souder. And that's over by the new fishing platforms, rock platforms that we have. Sorry, Ralph.
Please watch.
And item E, approval of the board policy manual. We need a motion to approve the board policy manual.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, this is the manual that was submitted with updates and discussed at our committee of the whole meeting tonight, earlier tonight. Okay, we have a motion, second. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bianchi?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Walls?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
No.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, committee reports, capital projects, Commissioner O'Malley.
No, I'll get together with Bob over the next week, come up with a time. The last capital report that I had, I told Mark that we'd like to meet at least quarterly, if not, 3 times this year, to get an update on how the projects are going, what's been completed through the spring, the rollovers, et cetera. I'll touch base with Bob, make sure that it works with Mark, and then I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
So,
Finance Committee, Commissioner Walsh.
Yep. Thank you very much. I have a nice little snapshot here from Director of Business Services, Brad Scholes. So look at the corporate fund, $915,867 in property taxes were collected in February. All expenses in the corporate fund are under budget with the exception of contractual, and that was caused by the timing of a computer service agreement versus what we budgeted. The rec fund is property taxes collected in February of $443,187. Fees and admissions are down from budget, $130K down. We projected $154, but program fees were up $295 compared to a budget of $274. And the golf fund fees and admissions is $42,000 compared to a budgeted $36,000. All expenses and categories are under budget except for utilities. And that is my report.
Okay. Any questions for Commissioner Walsh? Committee of the Whole, that's my report. Tonight we discussed, Sorry. Here we go. Okay, so tonight we discussed in the Committee of the Whole our board policy manual, which we approved earlier tonight. We also discussed the upland design agreement for Marshall Park, which we also approved tonight, the amount of $194,000 is some change. We also discussed the project, dedication project for Sauter Point, the shade structure that's gonna be built to the platform, and the dedication will be sometime this summer, late summer. What else is this? We also had some discussion, old business discussion about Muir Park and whether we want, how we can best use that space there. Now that they've built kind of more of an office complex right there, huge office complex, and you got new restaurants right along there. That park doesn't seem to be used as much as some of our other parks, and see if we want to make any changes at that location. We also discussed, we're gonna schedule our seniors, we have 2 new board positions that were members for the Adult Senior Center that we're going to swear in. So we're gonna set that up and invite them to dinner at the board meeting here in honor of their volunteerism. I think that was it. Is there anything else that we're missing? Okay, that ends my report. Athletic Committee, Commissioner Bianchi.
My turn now. The youth basketball, the 2021-22 basketball season has come to an end. Playoffs and special events took place over the first 2 weeks in March. Channel 6 was out there on Friday, March 11th, to broadcast the championship games for the competitive age groups. And I believe Commissioner Walls, you were the announcer, right?
Yes,
Good time?
it was a very good time. Some very serious talent in the 8th, 7th, 8th grade levels, both girls and boys.
Very good, thank you for doing that. House softball, there are currently 201 girls signed up for the spring softball. The coaches meeting took place on Wednesday, March 16th. The coaches draft is scheduled for March 30th. Team meetings will be held in April, on April 6th, and practices will begin outdoors starting April 9th, weather permitting. Travel baseball, divisions have been formed and schedules have been finalized for most of the divisions. They will begin practicing outdoors as soon as the weather and fields allow. The goal is to get the teams outdoors by April 1st. House baseball, there are currently 211 players signed up for the spring baseball. The registration deadline was extended to Monday, March 28th for all divisions. Pony drafted teams on Monday, March 21st. Baseball practices will begin the week of April 4th, and that is weather permitting. Football and cheer, football has started their spring 7v7 program. There are 38 players signed up for grades 3 through 5 and 30 players signed up for grades 6 through 8. Practices and games will take place at Elk Grove High School. And then finally, soccer. There are currently 185 participants signed up for the spring soccer leagues. There are additional 20 players signed up for the spring Little Ballers. Soccer practices will begin the week of April 4th, weather permitting. Travel soccer has finished up their winter season, and they will move outdoors as soon as the fields are ready. And that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Commissioner Bianchi?
Thank you, Tiffany.
Okay, Golf Course Committee report. Commissioner Carlson?
So the golf committee met, I think, a week ago, and regarding getting a new bar and event manager. And I think staff's in the process of trying to find that person. The golf course is open now, weather permitting, so they'll be ready once if it ever quits raining. But the simulators are open year round, so, like if you're gonna come to the golf course and it's raining, get a simulator. They're a lot of fun. The Tuesday Senior Men's League is looking for 2 more players. If you're interested, contact the clubhouse. And that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Commissioner Carlson? Youth Committee, Commissioner Carlson.
Okay, so, again, as a reminder, the Teen Summer Blast at Rainbow Falls is Friday, July 15th and Friday, August 5th, from 8 to 10:15 p.m. And it's for 6th through 11th grade, that's entering, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's usually a lot of fun. Then the youth committee deadline for scholarship applications is May 6th. Applications are available at elkgroveparks.org/about/foundation. Also available at the customer service desks at the Pavilion and Hattendorf. And that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Commissioner Carlson? Okay, Adult Center Committee, that is mine. The Sheila Ray Adult Center met on March 15th. They had a nice trip at Drury Lane and to see Vida last, I think it was a month or two ago. And then March 30th, they're going to see The King and I. And I think that is a full, is it full? There might be a couple spots that are full. Last time I checked, there was a couple spots, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be full at this point. Dancing with the Bands starts back up April 7th. They also are continuing to do the AARP for taxes, and that went well for the people that have gone so far. I'm not sure if that's done now or not.
They're wrapping up.
They're wrapping up, I think they have, okay. And then the Rotary Lunch is on May 12th, before bingo. You must sign up for that if you're interested in participating in that. And I think that's it. And the current membership is up to 202 members, so that's excellent. People are coming back from COVID. And that ends my report. Any questions? Okay. Old business. Any commissioners have any old business? No? Funding new business? Okay. We need an early night. Payment of the bills. I need a motion for payment of the bills for March 8th, 2022. P cards, the amount of $84,616.82. For March 10th, 2022, the amount of $314,669.92. And for March 17th, 2022, the amount of $30,978.74.
So moved.
Second.
Figure it out, Kelly.
Okay, any
Yeah.
questions? Roll call, please.
Okay. Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes?
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes, Kelly.
Commissioner Biecki.
Yes.
And President Cook.
Yes. And lastly, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Walls.
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Biecki,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
President Cook.
Yes, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.